Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. We are from Group 10, consists me, Erisidara, as moderator, and my partners, Sam Shwajar and Isan Nurdin Ma'arif, will be delivered material about writing assessment. So, you can read by yourself in PPT about writing assessment. To use of writing language is not limited. Writing is important ability that is highly valued as a powerful means of self-expression and tool for further learning. Developing writing skills can open doors and encourage kids to or students to take a new responsibilities as community members. Writing well is not a skill that comes spontaneously. It is a process that must be taught, practiced, and evaluated. So that is the reason why we have to do writing assessment. So the next is will be delivered by Shams Fajar.
Now I'm going to talk about genre of written language. As you can see here, there are many genres of written language, but here we only focus more on academic writing. Academic writing is writing that is clear, concise, focused, structured, and backed up by evidence. And the characteristics of academic writing are plan and focus, structure, evidence, and formal. The example of academic writing are paper, dissertation, thesis, scholarly article, books, and many more.
The next is writing performance. In assessment, there are four types of writing performance, such as imitative, intensive, responsive, and extensive. In imitative, the form is the primary concern to us learn the skill in the basic writing letters, word, punctuation, and brief sentence. This category also includes the ability to spell correctly and perceive phoneme, grapheme correspondence in the English spelling system. And the intensive is refers to producing appropriate vocabulary within a context, collocation, and idioms, and correcting grammatical features up to the length of a sentence. And responsive, the assessment in responsive performance require learner to perform at a limited discourse level. There are asked to connect sentence into paragraph and create a logically connected sequence of two or three paragraphs. Form focused attention is mostly at the discourse level and its emphasis in context and meaning. And the last is extensive, refers to major research like project report or a thesis, and implies successful management of all process and strategies in writing for all purpose. Writer emphasize on achieving a purpose, organizing and developing ideas, using detail or support illustrate ideas, and demonstrating synthetic and lexical variety, and in many cases engaging in the process of multiple drafts to achieve a final product. And the next material will be delivered by Eris.
The next is application for writing assessment. There are several applications or platforms for writing assessment. The first is Edmodo. In Edmodo, students can write freely. Edmodo is a free learning management system that combines social network knowledge with classroom curriculum, secure communication, and assessment. Students and parents can use the Students Planner and discussion threads to receive quick answers to problems and remain up to date on class assignment and events. The next is Google Classroom. In Google Classroom is very famous, and Google Classroom is free blended learning software for educational institutions that promise to make creating, sharing, and grading lessons easier. The major goal of Google Classroom is to make file sharing between professor or teacher and students more efficient. Google Classroom is incredibly simple and very popular. In Google Classroom, the teacher can offer direction and students can express themselves by writing in a comment box. So the last is Quizzes. Quizzes is a gamified students engagement platform with a variety of features to make learning fun, dynamic, and engaging in the classroom. As a teacher, we can use engaging methods to conduct formative assessment, assign homework, and have other interaction with students. Quizzes is a web-based assessment tool that allows teachers and students to create and use quizzes created by one another. So I think the material is enough, the explanation is enough. That's all from group 10. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.